Doncs, bona gent, estic aquí provant un nou joc, el de Joc de Trons. No sé si el tinc complet perquè l'he buscat per aquí i el tenia gratis. A veure si em faig alguna partideta bona. I penjo un nou vídeo al YouTube. Representa que no controlo cap de les grans famílies. Una casa que es diu Forrester. No tinc la menor idea de qui és, però... He estat per aquí m'assent una mica i els personatges estan doblats pels mateixos actors que la sèrie. Aquí no sé com jugar. És de la mateixa empresa que fa els jocs de The Walking Dead. Suposo que... Ara actualitzant contingut. Que chill. Va, clar, que els he de comprar. Molt chill, ja deia això. Tinc aquest comprat o no? Bueno, simplement que tingui el primer joc comprat ja està molt chill. Sí, mira, aquí. El Peter Dinklage. Soy la espada en la oscuridad. Estaria més chill jugar-lo en anglès, és a dir, que és el que faré abans de començar a fer la partideta. Aquí, ajustes. No sé si me'l deixarà canviar. Àudio, vídeo. Sí. Títol, sí. Potser directament no hi ha el joc ben anglès predeterminat, cosa que em va estar bé, però que voldrà dir que tindré el joc, els subtítols en espanyol. Vinga, començarem amb la història de House Forrester, diria. I ja anirem veient. M'ha sorprès bastant que el pogués jugar gratis, però només és un capítol que em deixen. La resta me'ls he de comprar. Potser si m'agrada molt, m'ho plantejo, però no crec. A tus decisions. Sí, això vol dir que té bastants finals, com els jocs de The Walking Dead. Representa que la casa Forrester està al nord. Representa que també estem a la guerra dels 5 reis. Els Greyjoy, el Joffrey, els germans Baratheon i el Robb Stark. I aquí la casa Forrester està fotuda perquè gran part del nord, que és dels Lannister. La cançó aquesta no sé si és la Reigns of Castamere, però no crec. Per aquí diria que controlem algun dels personatges de la casa Forrester.
The great Jaime Lannister, Kingslayer, Oathbreaker, brought to his knees by the men of the North.
And set free
I de potser és el Karstark.
You'd think he'd done it himself the way he tells it. Lord Forrester's sword won't clean itself, you know.
Quins gràfics més bons, sembla el Red Dead, això. Selecciono l'espasa i aprieto la X.
Make sure it's spotless this time. Lord Forrester won't be happy
I la
with
deixo
blood and brains
immaculada.
all over it. Go on, it's only blood.
Per aquí...
Now that is a proper sword.
I'll have one like it myself someday.
You'll never have a sword like that. I say that as a friend. And if we're being honest, you are just a squire.
I will. You'll see.
Of course, your lordship.
Representa que és un escudero, el personatge.
On the Iron Throne.
Se n'en fot de mi el xaval aquest. Em recorda el Witcher, això.
He was nowhere near the Kingslayer at the Whispering Wood. He was so drunk he barely made it out of his tent. Next they'll tell us he caught Tyrion too.
So what really happened?
Someone caught him, I suppose.
Ask any man here and they'll say it was them.
Que van capturar el Jaime Lannister. Perquè li van fer l'atac aquell amb pinça per Mount Caitlin, diria.
What did I tell you?
Brought him to his knees.
Lord Forrester.
But not before he
És
dragged you
el
halfway across the
de la casa
battlefield
que
on your
tenim.
face.
You're questioning Norrin's honor.
I'm questioning Norrin's story. Grows more far-fetched every time he tells it.
Get your liege lord some wine. Go on. It's your job.
I don't take orders from you.
No, but you take orders from him. You idiot, you're his squire. Now fetch him some wine.
Que res que el Bowen aquest... No sé si el Bowen és el marshal de...
I'll do it.
No crec, però diu que no ho descuidarà.
Norrin's family
Pues
has
això es
faithfully
torna
served
contra
House
mi.
Forrester for centuries. His honor is beyond reproach, and House Tully is forever in his debt.
Pistol és
You've
la
never seen
dona
a
del
field
net.
plowed so well as the day the Kingslayer dragged poor Norrin across the battlefield. Fetch your cup. Tonight we celebrate.
Com em deixen que jo també ho celebri? L'únic que és el meu personatge que estic controlant és que és un escudero i
the
poc
king in
més.
the north!
Ara,
The king in the north!
sabem que van amb el
Tomorrow, we
Robestar.
march on Casterly Rock, and House Forrester has been given the greatest honor to lead the Young Wolf's army and ride as the
Molt
vanguard.
chill. Això vol dir que el Robestar confia en la casa Forrester perquè que els hi doni control de l'exèrcit. Casterly Rock és on viuen
To the Lannisters!
North Remembers.
The North remembers!
Got it.
Però això...
Yes, my lord?
I need you to keep an eye out for Roderick.
Roderick
As his
Cassell.
father,
No crec.
I could not be more proud of the man he's become. On a night like this, men find false courage at the bottom of their cups. I'd rather he were here.
Yes, my lord.
There's also the question of what's to be done with you. It's been on my mind for a while now. Something must be done.
With me, my lord.
You've served House Forrester well for several years now, but I can't expect you to squire forever. How shall I reward your loyalty?
Li diré que
What
no
can I
cal.
offer you?
To bring
En
honor
aquesta
to
casa.
House Forrester, my lord.
You have more honor than those who were born to it.
Val, els
There were those
cuidarats.
who had their doubts when your uncle put forth your name as my squire.
But you've
El
erased
tiet
those
d'aquest
doubts
xavi no
entirely.
dic ni idea de qui
It would
és,
be
no
an
sé el
honor
seu
to
cognom.
see you riding by Roderick's side in the vanguard tomorrow.
Roderick
Not
potser és
as
el
a
fill del
squire,
Forrester.
but as the equal of any man who serves House Forrester. It's well deserved, Garrett.
No és un
Your
escudero,
hard
no.
work has paid off.
So I'm no
Yes,
longer a
that's
squire.
As of tomorrow, no. But for now, keep this between us. We're celebrating tonight, and I wouldn't want the other squires to feel discouraged.
Yes, my lord.
Now go, and find Roderick if you can.
I will, my lord.
Què dir, els Roderick suposo que són amics, potser és el que es veia abans, no ho tinc clar. Aquí el personatge en si no es controla, és només anem a la història.
Squire, fetch us more wine.
Can you give me a hand? Come on. Make it up to you.
Hazlo
Do
tu
it
solo.
yourself.
I've been a squire longer than you, which means I outrank you.
So,
Diu que
I told
superarà a
you,
mi.
not me.
Go with Bowen.
I demà ja no sé per casa... Uf, l'he liat una mica, però bueno, que es foti. Ha aparegut el xaval aquell. Ha aparegut de...
More wine.
El no res.
Scrub my armor, clean my boots. Just my luck to end up with Norin while you serve the Lord. Let him fetch his own wine for once. He's a drunk, liar, and an arrogant prick.
You'd better watch your tongue, Bowen. It could be much worse.
What the fuck do you know about it? Nothing is worse than Norin.
No res és el nom
See,
del
that's where you're
Lord,
lucky.
el
Low
jefe de la casa
expectations.
Forrester.
Guy growing up covered in pig shit, shoveling slop. Well, maybe I'd think saddling his horse was the greatest honor in the Seven Kingdoms. I suppose this beats pig farming. But
No
not by
somos.
much.
Don't get angry with
Aquí
me.
no l'he vist
We're
tot,
no
aquí no.
different, you and I.
Aye, but I'm not the son of a pig farmer. My father had dignity.
Ahí s'està passant el xaval. Fill d'un
All I'm
porquer,
saying
però...
is, at this rate, we'll
Ja
never be more
podrà
than
lluitar
this.
i pararà de
Which
ser
is
un
nothing.
escuder.
The lowest of the low. For all I know, we could be squires for life. All in wine around a fucking
Increïble.
wedding.
No, no li puc dir això de jo no,
Give it time.
que jo
You'll
lo
get there.
lograràs.
More easy for you to say. Maybe if my uncle were castellan at House Forrester, I'd feel different.
Who my uncle is has nothing to do
El
with it.
castellano és.
How much
Cal cuidar
further?
del castell.
It's right over there.
Los gemelos, hòstia, és el que anava a dir. La boda roja. No, els fan merda, pobres xavals.
Take your time.
La casa dels Frey. Aquest és el Black Walder?
Good thing, Lord Walders. In a generous mood.
Això és el Black... Mare, molt generós el Walder, però... El que no sé és que d'aquí poc es quedaran sense coll. Veuen l'arc i tot? Això d'aquí ja ho pensa. És veritat. Veu que carreguen la
Don't
ballesta?
expect me to carry it for you, Sir Garrett.
What? What's wrong?
Deu estar... Els bessons. La casa Frey es va fer ràpida, molt ràpid, perquè cobrava un peatge a tothom que hi anava.
Brother Rod?
Tenemos que volver
You've
ahora.
had too much wine.
We need to get back. Now.
They're fine, they can wait.
No, you don't understand. We need to go.
Then take the fucking
Això
flagon
li
already.
diem al Lord Forrester,
What's wrong with him? Something the matter?
Bowen, we have to go.
You go if you're in such a rush.
Ah, hòstia.
We have to
Deixa el
warn the
Lord
others.
Forrester.
Good luck.
Hòstia. Adéu, Bowen. Adéu, Bowen, però... Llavors sí que confirma que mai seràs un escuder. Sota hi ha colls, ara mateix el Robert Stark. Oh! Que ho he d'esquivar. Aquí on estic jo? On estic? El Roderick. Quin moviment, Aquest home d'aquí guanya l'Arthur Dane. Aquest d'aquí és el que ha matat l'amic. Aquí he de tocar l'escut. Moment d'escudera, Li tarda un cop al cap, a la merda. Aquí és el Roderick. Sí, comprimem, nois. A córrer, porta un escut de la casa Forrester. Aquí, on està el Lord? Carreguen. Dispareix. M'estic fent aquí un Ramsey Bolton. He de fer... Toma! L'he deixat ben embestit el xaval. Aquest d'aquí ben fet. El que no saben és que els tenen embarajats com 5 a 1. Aquesta no és dels Lannister, és dels Bolton. Per això de... Mireu com rodo. He d'arrastrar cap a on. Hòstia. Vamos, apreto. A veure si m'esclafa això. Això. M'he quedat sense escut. Ja estic guardant el procés. Li cardo un cop de puny amb la mà. No, l'esquivo. També l'esquivo. Li cardo un cop de puny a la cara. Està fent aquí la fulminada. Merda, que plata. Cavalleria. Giro. Torno a girar. Em allibero. Els altres són tontos, si us hi fixeu. Jo sense... Jo sense res els estic guanyant, bueno, amb ajuda d'una mica dels cavalls, però... Per aquí també hi ha l'àrea i el Hound, i el Sander Clegane. On estem mirant tots. Estem al Roderick. Ara si el puc ajudar, l'ajudo, Bueno, doncs no crec que el pugui ajudar. Però em tocava que hagués passat i salvava el Bowen. No crec que hagués també caire el destí, no? No, el Lord Forrester.
Garrett, did you find Roderick?
No li diu que està mort.
Speak up, Garrett.
L'has fet la massacrar.
They slaughtered him, my lord.
Aquí.
Where's my squire? You didn't leave him, did you?
Sí,
What happened to him?
també que abandonar-lo.
I had to leave him. I
Bowen,
had no other choice.
él nunca olvidará esto.
Find
No
a weapon,
extraño, pero...
quickly!
Encuentra un arma. Black Walder, és que no sé si el Black Walder o qui és, mira. Espasa. Mira, a lluitar. Per aquí. Sort del Forrester. Em confonc amb el Floren, el nom de la dona de les Tanis. Fletxazo.
You fucking traitor!
Sí.
Go, my lord.
El Floren no m'ha caigut mai gaire bé. Vull que escapi. I ara suposo que diré que no, a veure. Sí, està escapant. Amb el Gareth, amb l'escudero. Que es cou. No crec que mor, ha estat una ferida de fletxa. Li donarà l'espasa. Tens que seguir avançant.
We have to keep moving, my lord.
I'd never make it. They'll hunt us down like dogs.
Com he de lluitar. Nah, és de sangre. Dona la seva espasa o s'aixeca a lluitar com les Tanis abans de morir en el show?
Return it to Ironrath, where it belongs.
Ironrath, suposo que
There's
és
no
el
time to
castell.
waste.
Longsword.
I'll be damned if I let
pillo.
it fall into the hands of those traitors. You have to go.
No li abandonaré.
I won't leave you, my lord.
And you will.
My lord,
By the gods, you will obey me.
Quan nunca oblidarà esto. Suposo que sí que ho oblidarà d'aquí no gaire temps.
Tell him the North Grove must never be lost.
No sé què es
Tell
refereix.
no one but him. Do
Els
you understand?
Ironwoods.
You must swear. Tell only your uncle Duncan. The future of the house may depend
Duncan?
on it.
I swear that I will, my lord.
Hey, it's those
Now
foresters.
go. On your honor, you must do this for your house. Go!
A veure, quina casa serveix?
Foresters.
Només queda un Forrester i va aquí bat amb una hacha. Li pilla l'espasa amb la mà. Jaime Lannister sense regar, ja li diuen. Aquí corro, amb la Longsword. Bon pròrrogo, molt bona. El Tail. Està guapo, M'han donat un trofeu aquí, King's Landing. Ara mateix els tenen els Baratheon. Què és això? De Twins, aquí on estan. El pont dels Twins. Sí, no és exactament la mateixa que el show. Suposo que són les diferents històries de Wall. La segona diria, si no em feia la memòria, que també hi ha el Jon Snow. Aquí, The Wall. Iron Rage, no tinc la menor idea del que és. Clar, Iron Rage és ja el tiet del prota. Aquí suposo que haurà d'anar allà. És una illa, com m'ha semblat. És que aquest capítol està increïblement ben pillo el segon, poca broma. Mira aquí, ja tinc l'episodi 1 desbloquejat. A començar. Tierres de les Forrester. Que ara no ha netejat l'espasa, el xaval. Mira, un porquero. Quina ironia del que treballava el seu pare. Moc. He hecho un vistazo. Aquí el porc. Foc. Estarà aquí la Brotherhood. Ara he de seguir caminant. Tens controls de merda, He d'anar cap aquí, suposo. Carro, mirar. Sorpresa era que hi trobem per aquí. Suposo que han atracat algun pobre... Hòstia, el carro del seu pare. El porc aquell el deu haver matat. Per aquí. Sí, el Lord Bolton i els Frey. Que cabres, Com els mati a 3 amb la meva... amb l'espaseta aquella.
Move along, boy. There's nothing for you here.
Una mica de porc. És el seu pare.
I said move on. Unless you want to get fed to the fucking pigs.
Aquest xal d'aquí no sé si
I
és un
recognize
cavaller.
you. You're a Forrester squire. Former Stark bannermen
si
have no
un
claim on land
cavaller.
anymore. Or haven't you heard? The Starks are dead.
Sí. Fulminats tots.
Where'd
Home,
you get
tots,
that
Jones.
sword?
Jones no està viu. Sansa viva,
No
Arya
chance
viva.
that sword is his.
I Bram
Must have
ni res
stolen
com
it.
dius.
Out here by himself. Probably a
Diu Lord
deserter.
Forrester era la
Lord
veritat.
Forrester gave me this sword.
I no s'ho creuran.
Forrester. I should have known.
Sí que s'ho creu, si el xaval té un pentinat molt modern, eh? Vinga, va.
That sword's too big for you, boy.
Sí, així
You
no li
can
falta
barely
raó.
pick it up.
Get off my
Està ben fet el joc
land.
perquè si ho
This is
mireu,
Bolton land now, boy.
té l'espasa
Lord
mig
Bolton
caiguda.
is the
Les
new
altres
Lord
amb
of the
llances...
I reckon he like a
Se'l
proper
poden
lordly
pixar,
sword like that.
Creu que sortirà... Podria surt algun bon personatge per aquí. El salva.
I'll
Ja
have
han
that
clavat la
sword,
llança.
boy.
No és... Valerian Steel. Ven a por ella.
Come get it, you bastard.
Doncs... Diria que me l'han pres. Sí que l'ha vingut a buscar. Un fletxazo no es deuen emportar ara. No sé qui ho farà, però... Ah, va, doncs pilla una cosa per recollir merda.
You
Ah,
really
que
are
ja
a
me
pig
veia.
farmer, huh?
Toma! Que em recorda quan el Joan mata el xavalín aquell. Ah. L'esquivo. El torno a esquivar. No. El xaval aquell es quedarà l'últim per imaginar. Toma, quina càrrega. I després és la bona o no? Ara em vindrà l'altre. Toma. Ja me'l podria haver clavat a la cara. De la cama. Sense que caigui. Patada. Hòstia. Ara, jo que pensava que l'havia esquivat i que formava part de la trama, va dar molt orgullis, això vol dir que tots els homes han de morir, i el Gareth aquest, de fet sí que ha morit, que ha mort, li han fet un bon llançatge. Des d'on vaig, des d'aquí he de tombar el xaval aquest. Càrrega. Un speedrun del joc aquest. Es deu fer molt ràpid, eh? Espasa ja era quadrat. I rodona! Doncs que seria quadrat com abans. L'esquivo... Merda! Chill. Espasa de la casa Forrester. Sí, merci. Merci quan abans m'ha acabat de perforar amb la llança. Mata-lo. Una merda. Toma! Però tampoc no calia que li perforessis el cap. No sé què és el Lord Whitehill. Te recordarà lo que hiciste. El bret aquest... Molt chill. Ara el pare es morirà. Hòstia, com ha corregut el xaval.
Father?
Es mor 100%. Quins gràfics que tenen la barba, eh? L'única persona dels Forrester que ha quedat viu, increïble. Vull de saber on està amagada. Dintre la merda de porc. No, doncs em va dar la germana. Que el personatge es tornarà dolent, puc imaginar. I es mor amb una frase final èpica. De fet, vaig investigar si els Forrester existeixen.
I'll kill the men who did this.
Forrester. House. Com s'acaba el primer capítol aquí, és una que, clar, està exiliada. Encara. De la casa Forrester i aquí és on hi ha el seu tiet. Que mira això. Les falles de la casa són acerpa del gel. Aquest aquí és el seu tiet. El castellano increïble. Que haien matat gran part del nord i aquí el seu castell segueixi bé, però bueno. Allò passa amb White Harbor a molts jocs.
Carrot!
I was too late. You were already dead.
Hòstia,
Bring the maester. Meet us in the
com
Great
obrim
Hall.
dental, el
Quickly!
tiet. El mestre, tenen un mestre, els metats aquests.
2 Whitehill soldiers?
And a Bolton.
Quin crac.
They killed my family.
Això de White
And for
Hill.
what? My sister, she was only 8 years old.
Hòstia.
This never would have happened with the Starks in power. It's unimaginable. Unacceptable. You have my condolences.
Thank you, Maester.
The blade cut deep, but I should be able to save your leg.
Perfecte, perquè si la perd, el pobre
Justice was
xavalín...
swift. Some will call it vengeance. No doubt the Whitehills will claim it was murder. It was your family.
parlant
I can't say I
d'allò.
would have done any differently.
No lo haría de nuevo.
I'd do it again if I had the chance.
If we don't respond with strength, they won't stop until they have everything. These maggots ought to help prevent infection.
Magots,
Hold the
que
wound
són?
open for me, would you?
Mira, la deixo... No sé jo, Bueno, va, m'enfio. Obrim... Quin fàstic, hòstia. Ah, que està posant cucs. Això curarà d'infecció. Si no posa nous i es mor abans.
To lose the lord of the house and the eldest son through such a despicable act of treachery and betrayal.
En els llibres representa
Houses than ours of
que totes les cases estan enfadades amb els
The
Boltons i
late
els
Lord
Freys.
Forrester was a good man. And poor Roderick. A serious man, but he would have made a good lord.
Roderick and Lord Forrester. We can avenge them.
And attack House Frey. Now is the time to find allies, not enemies. The future of this house
Estan
is
molt
in Lord
enfadats perquè han
Ethan's
partit
hands
el
now.
dret
There he
del
is young,
convidat.
and
Perquè
altogether
van anar a un
unprepared to
casament
lead.
i els hi van tallar el coll a tots. Menys l'Edmiurtali, que és el que es casava,
This might
i el
hurt a
tenen
bit.
com a presoner ara mateix, suposo.
Hold this for me, will you? I understand from your uncle that Lord Forrester saved your life.
He did.
Sí.
Well,
He's our
odd, though,
maester,
that he
no
chose to
suit yet.
save you, his squire, and not his son Roderick.
Perquè el seu fill Roderick estava mort bastant
Not that
temps.
Roderick couldn't handle himself. He was as good with a sword as any man I've seen. It's unfortunate the Citadel doesn't train maesters in the art of warcraft.
That's not how it happened. Roderick had already fallen.
Well, I'd imagine Lord Forrester would sacrifice himself to save anyone from his house, high or low.
Sí, això és
Lady
veritat.
Forrester will be here any moment now. I'd like you to walk for me first, to see if you can put any weight on that leg.
Mira, uns cucs i cap a casa. Mira,
Go on. Don't stop now. It's
ara
better to let the blood
caminar,
circulate.
poso... La silla del Lord. Mira, si m'assento a la cadira... Uf, em funen, Mira, ventana...
The Ironwood Grove.
Palo Fierro, és que quins noms posen en castellà, Invernalia, i de les Àguiles diré que es diu la Vela Farrin. Aquí hem de mirar la cadira. Dirà algú de on s'hi sentava el Lord Forrester. No, no diu absolutament res. Què més he de mirar aquí? Un tapiz. Poso cada la casa. Aquí no diu res. He d'anar mirant com es diu la gent. Mira, Lady Forrester i aquest d'aquí, el Lord Forrester. Mira, el Roderick, ara si és el seu fill.
He was our best warrior by far.
El nostre millor lluitador. Rio no fill.
Never easy being the fourth born son.
Sí, no és gaire complicat, demana-li. El Ricon està fent aquí uns càlculs. Asher aquest
Exiled to Essos, unfortunately.
devia tradejar amb esclaus.
Talia and Ethan. I suppose Lord Ethan now.
Lord Ashwell, el matat aquest, és el fill més gran del Lord Forrester. Ethan, no? Aquí, mira...
Mirror. Still in King's Landing, I suppose.
King's Landing.
Although, I wonder if they'll bring her home.
King's Landing deu estar... no pot servir a l'Small Council.
Lady
Lady
Forrester.
Forrester, a veure...
She's always been kind to me.
Això és tan
Treated me
alta.
like I was a Forrester myself.
Si fos un Forrester. I
Lord
finalment...
Forrester. It was an honor to squire for him.
Un honor ser su escudero, va, chill.
Gregor the Good.
Gregor la bondadoso. ¿Cuál dice no, menú?
You seem to be
Ya,
favoring
hombre.
it. Always sad to see a warrior lose a leg.
I'm fine, Maestro Tengrin. Look, I'll show you.
Suministros médicos. Tocar. Si tocar
Oh,
un
they're
balde,
cute little creatures, aren't they?
I guess.
Era parlar amb el Meister. Ja no, va, doncs seguiré mirant el... Smocat. Miro això. Vinga, va, xavalín, llepa-ho. Aquí, vendajes, hierbas curativas, marihuana, suposo.
This might help.
Això podria ajudar a Zikasuke del xaval. Quan acabi d'explorar. I bandatges. Chill, chill. Ensenyo l'espasa del Lord Forrester. No sé com es deia, però el xaval...
It's a good thing you've done, bringing that back to House Forrester.
No, però si no
By
l'estic
right,
tornant.
that belongs to Lord Ethan now. That sword has been handed down through 50 generations of Forresters.
Seria una pena que ara se'l quedés un escudero. Suposo que al final li hauria de donar, però... Ortengen.
Does your leg feel weak?
No. I just wanted to ask you.
Ui, ja puc dir-me... Quin és el meu Lord? És l'Ethan el meu Lord. Ja puc dir-me... Què és el
Who
meu
is the new Lord of House Forrester?
Why,
Ethan.
Ethan, of course.
Clar, exacte. Qui ho hagués dit? Ho he
At the
mencionat
Citadel,
tres
I
cops.
swore an oath to serve whichever noble house I was assigned. Advising the late Lord Forrester was an honor. Advising Ethan, his third-born son, is challenging. There's still so much he has to learn, yet the very fate and future of this house rests in his hands. Which is rather frightening when you think about it.
¿Qué será de mí? No, porque no
Why
estoy
do the
en los
White Hills
vibes,
hate
no.
the Forresters?
I think it's safe to say the feeling is mutual. There's been enmity between the two houses for as long as anyone can remember. I don't doubt someone killed someone, which led to more killings of someones, and then, well, here we are.
Sí. Palo Fierro. ¿Qué
What
será
will
de mí?
happen to me now?
Excellent question. Under normal circumstances, you could join Sir Royland and his men. Although, given the circumstances of your... circumstances, it becomes a bit tricky, doesn't it? I suppose it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
Lord Forrester promoted me. At the Twins, I'm no longer a squire. If that matters.
It might, I suppose.
Diria que no li cau
But I'll
gaire bé
defer to
l'Ethan.
Lord Ethan on this.
No, que va, diria que no li cau
Can I
gaire.
see Ethan?
Li dirà que
Is
no,
he
He
suposo.
is, but I'm afraid he's indisposed at the
Sure.
moment. He prefers not to be disturbed while practicing his lute.
Ja puedo irme.
Can I go now?
Dirà que
I
sí.
believe your leg will be fine. Only time will tell, but... Lady Forrester.
La Lady Forrester i la seva
Welcome
filla,
home,
la
Garrett.
Talisha o alguna
We're
cosa
all
així, no?
relieved to know you survived.
Thank you, my lady.
Ha estat un
Talia
millor
asked to
alivio.
see you.
Garrett, I heard what
Qualsevol
happened.
m'hagués sobreviscut.
Is it true? Your family... I'm so sorry.
Me too.
Off to bed now. Hurry on.
Se m'està fent llarg el joc aquest perquè a mi la
Garrett
història
was just
aquesta
telling me how valiantly Lord
del
Forrester
Meister
fought
me la
to the
pela.
end, even when all was lost.
és
I'm
veritat,
sure
passant
Lady
honorable el
Forrester
xaval.
would like to know.
He
No,
loved
és
his
família.
family, my lady. He was very proud of Roderick.
Yet he was unable to save him.
You were with Roderick, no? I'm sure it was chaos and confusion. But if you can remember anything, I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know.
Ho hecho con valentía.
He fought valiantly, my lady.
Of course he did. He was House Forrester's best.
Hombre, yo y toda la
This has
casa
been so
Forrester,
incredibly
increíble.
difficult for us, especially the children. But I was told you were the last to see my husband alive.
Eso no me
Yes, my
explica.
lady.
I know it
Madre,
may be
no las
difficult to
pasa.
remember, but if I may ask, was there anything he said?
Any last words before he passed? If you can remember. It would mean so
no
much
las
to the
pasa.
family.
He said he loved you.
That's very kind of you to say. You have the Forrester's sword.
This belongs with
Però
Ethan.
acabarà igual,
He's
donant-li
the
amb
new
el
lord
xolín.
of the house.
No se li diu que se la quedi.
Thank you, Garrett.
Of
Doncs
course,
no.
my lady.
It demands a response.
It's too dangerous, especially now.
Now is the time
These
to
are
prove
good.
our strength
I'll be sure it's given to Ethan.
against aggression. Duncan, this was our land. They were
Duncan
our
el
people.
tiet.
Your family.
Hòsties.
I share your outrage, Sir Royland. I do. But now is not the time to provoke the White Hills. Not with Ramsay Snow coming to see us bend the knee.
The hell with Ramsay Snow, the bastard.
Sí.
Garrett, you understand what this means. You killed a Bolton, and Ramsay Snow will want his retribution.
Que no culpa del chaval.
We're the ones that should be demanding retribution. This happened on Forrester land.
They killed
Otra vez
my
familia.
family.
And they'll pay for what they've done. That much, I promise. But now is not the time for vengeance.
If not now,
Crec que et morirà,
when?
segurament.
We have to be smart. Ramsay Snow will be here within the week.
And what would you have us do? Nothing.
I would have us use our heads, while they're still attached to our shoulders.
I si és el
Garrett has
tiet.
lost as much as anyone else within these walls. Maybe you can talk some sense into your uncle.
Garrett's suffered enough already. You ask too much of the boy.
He deserves to be heard. It was his
Merci,
family
Moira.
they killed.
They deserve to die. All of them. I say we fight.
Ha! Listen to your nephew. He speaks sense.
With what army? Our best men were killed at the Twins, along with our lord.
Then what's to be done?
Ultimately, it will be for Lord Ethan.
Oi,
to
Lord Ethan, aquest
He's
té
just a
pinta
boy
se'n
who can
suïcida,
barely
eh?
hold a sword. He knows nothing of how to lead men.
He is the lord of this house.
Que ara es farà aquí
and he
una
needs our
suïcida
help. It's bad
i
enough
serà
the
i que ara
Boltons
sent
would
com
have
el
us bend the
Joffrey
knee and
i
swear
Baratheon.
fealty. But now, this. I'll accuse you of murder, and us of protecting you.
The boy was just defending himself.
I'm not faulting him for what he did.
I'd have done the same, as any man would.
I've done nothing
Si el tiet no el
wrong.
protegeix,
Not
i
in
en canvi
their
l'altre home
eyes.
sí.
It's just the excuse Ramsay Snow would need to put us to the torch and kill us all.
I'd like to see them try.
I'm afraid it's a risk we cannot take, which is why you cannot stay.
Cannot stay. Duncan,
No puedo
the boy has
excusar-me.
suffered enough.
¿A dónde iré?
But where would I go?
The one place beyond the reach of even House Bolton.
You're sending him to the wall. The
Hòstia.
boy's done nothing wrong.
Not in the eyes of the Boltons. I'm afraid it's the only solution.
Iré.
I'll do what's best for the house. So I'll go. I'm not afraid.
I know it doesn't seem fair, but it is what's best.
Nunca en recordaràs valentia, ja va bé. Sir Royland, vaig a mirar si existeix.
That settles it then.
You can have my horse, and I'll see
Diria
you
que al
have
final
plenty
hauré de
of
triar
food.
entre salvar el
We haven't
Duncan i
much
el
time.
Sir Royland
The White
aquest.
Hills will come looking for you.
Hòstia. Se'm liarà. Oh, ha desaparegut! Ha desaparegut el Duncan aquest.
Were it up to me, I'd gladly drive a sword through Lord Whitehill's heart if given the chance. I would. And God's willing, someday I will. But for now, I have House Forrester to consider first. Lord Forrester would be proud that you're putting the interests of the house ahead of your own. Many of Lord Forrester's best men have volunteered for the war. His own great-uncle was a ranger with the Night's
Eres
Watch.
todo lo que tengo.
You're the only family I have left.
In my heart, I know I'll see you again.
Sí, això ja ho puc confirmar.
I've been waiting for the right moment to tell you.
What? What is it?
It's important. Lord Forrester asked me to give you a message. He said, the North Grove can never be lost.
Sorry. You caught me by surprise. It's not often discussed, if ever.
What is the North Grove?
Most don't even know it exists. They think it's just a myth made up by wildlings and
Está
fools,
mal.
and it's better kept that way. You haven't told anyone else, have you? This is important, Garrett. I need to know the truth.
Oh,
Lady Forrester asked,
no le té ningú, no?
but I said nothing.
Well done. Lord Forrester was right to put his trust in you. From this day forward, this will be our secret. But soon, I may need your help.
But
I can't say anything more just yet. Just know the North Grove may very well be vital
Ara
to the
volem
future of this house.
North Grove.
But don't breathe a word of it to anyone at the wall. Become a ranger if
Sí
you
que
can.
pots això.
It will help.
Ranger, com el Ben Stark. Vull saber,
Iron from ice.
Aquestes són les proves de la casa
Remember,
Forrester.
you represent House Forrester. Your actions at the wall will reflect the honor and dignity of the house.
Serviré con honor.
I'll serve with honor.
I know you will.
Lo sé. El Duncan aquest confia, Confia molt en el mig escudero.
Garrett, wait!
Aquesta és la nòvia de l'Ethan. Nòvia germana d'Alissa. Dona el seu anell. Collar. L'anell amb el sigil dels Forrester. Collar d'Itàlia.
Be safe.
Be safe. Ara miro els ulls i me'n vaig. Durant quant temps de que haver jugat jo? Va. Doncs aquí s'acaba el vídeo, diria. Vinga, el deixo aquí. Un plaer, gent. Espero que us agradi el vídeo, ja us en passaré un altre.